Hi, and welcome to the video where today you are going to be learning how to make this little guy, your very own Sackboy. I don't want to waste any of your time, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so basically, you're going to take the pieces from the pattern that I made, my YouTube community page, and trace them out. Now for the face, you're going to want to flip it over like this, and then again over here to connect them, and trace it like that. I'm going to just go trace it for you right now. So, you're going to want it to look like this. And to mark how you know what is the top and bottom, you're going to want to put like a smile down here and 2 dots for the eyes right there. Now, that's just so you know that this is the top and this is the bottom. And these are going to be connected. Alright? Then what you want to do is just trace everything normally. Just everything normally, alright? Except for the body. Leave no seam allowance unless you want the body to be a little bit bigger. But I'm personally not going to leave any seam allowance because I want his body to be thin. So I'm going to go trace all of them. Be right back. Oh yeah, and for the ones that have the numbers on it, you're going to want to trace it that many times onto the material. Otherwise you won't have enough. Like this, you need 1 of that, 1 of that, 2 of these, 4 of these, and 4 of those. Also 2 of those, because they're the bottom of the feet. Just so I let you know. Now I will continue tracing. Now for the arms, this is a little different. You're going to want to trace it one way like this. And then when you're finished that arm, flip it over like that and trace it. So then that way, this thumb will match up with that thumb and be able to flip correctly. Then after you can sew a few of these, and if you wanted to. But that's optional. Me personally, I will probably do that. That I've drawn them out, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them all. So once you cut it, you should align them sort of like this, just to get sort of a mental picture of what they'll look like. Then what I'm going to start with is sewing the face. Because, really you could go with any order, but that's just the order I go in. So, before we attach the top of the head to the head, you're going to want to sew these notches together, and then once you do that, these sides together, and then you put this and this on it. I'm just gonna go sew it for you. So once you've sewn all the sides, you're gonna want to stuff a little bit. I have this little marshmallow guy holding it on his head. Now you're gonna sew the bottom or the top. Well, for the smaller hole, we're going to show the bottom one. And for the top, we're going to put the bigger one. I'm just going to go ahead and sew this. So I finished the bottom. And now, it's really starting to take shape. I'm just going to sew the top of it on. And leave a little hole in the back so I can flip it inside out and stuff it the right way. Anyways, be back. So the head is done, and you could really use any surface as the face. I might go with this. I know it's like the side next to the back, but I really like how it looks from this angle. So I'm going to put the eyes here. So I added a face, this time with an open mouth, which I think looks adorable. And I'm going to move on to making the body, which is a little bit difficult, but only a little. Let me just show you what I mean. That means we're going to have to cut something. So I'm thinking like this. So that would mean I'm going to have to cut this. Make sure to be as exact as possible, because you don't want it to be off by anything. Okay, now that you've done that, what you're going to want to do is take the zipper and measure by the body width and height if it's even. So I would say it stops around here. So I have to go and cut it. Yeah. Now that I've done that, the first thing I'm going to do, so that this zipper doesn't come undone, I'm going to hot glue it right here. So then it works and the zipper can't unzip. Probably also a good idea to seal the back of it too. So now that you've sealed the back and front of the zipper, you're going to want to turn these right side out and put it to where this is. And sew along that line, making sure that you cover all of this. So then it looks something like this when you're done. I'm going to go ahead and sew this for you because that's boring and will take a while. So I finished the body. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I used a black zipper this time because I found it. It's what I had on hand. And, well, yes, this looks good in my opinion. Yeah, now I'm just gonna sew it on right here. Wow, I'll be right back in a few minutes. So, he's got his body on, and he looks really good. Actually kind of surprised, but like, yay. I'm just gonna go ahead and make the arms and legs now. This will take a while, considering it's taken me a few hours just to finish this. Yeah. See ya. So, I made them. I think they look pretty good. The reason why it's voiceover is because we had friends over, and I didn't want to put any audio. Also, yeah, this is the combination of when he has the arms next to the one that I have. The reason why I don't have this Sackboy and why I took a video of this was because I gave it to my friend who saw me making my first Sackboy plush. Now this Sackboy plush is used with my pattern that I made, which I'll link to in the description. As you can see, the zipper does work. And yeah, they're just adorable. They'll be in the community page. The pattern.